Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. This is a continuation video off of the last video that I did. Last video I announced that I was doing the new series called Vault Busters. This kind of explains more on the where have I been kind of thing. The last video before this past video, the last video we did was streamed NMS 22, which again I can't thank you guys enough for raising $500 towards the National MS Society. That was insane to see the outreach there, and the outreach that I've continued to do with the MS Society just through events and whatnot, with doing cosplay through Ghostbusters, with my group, the Black Swamp Ghostbusters, which you guys have seen occasionally me play with some of the guys from there, doing Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed, and so on and so forth, on Twitch. Speaking of Twitch and whatnot, I am doing more content on Twitch. YouTube hasn't been my main focus, and the reason being for that is because I've just not had time and whatnot. And there's also been a little bit of issues with just the content that I am producing doesn't feel the best, in my own opinion. And I still have yet to do a lot of things on the channel that I would like to do, in terms of like new stuff with the rebranding and whatnot. The rebranding happened quite a long time ago, but I haven't moved forward on like specific intro outro for videos and whatnot, and I haven't really even done basic videos besides these videos, of course, and whatnot. It's been very hectic, and I don't know what the future for at least YouTube looks like. Twitch, on the other hand, that's a little bit more optional because of the fact that I don't have to edit as much. Of course, for YouTube, it's mostly streamer archives from Twitch, but if you guys want to catch those lives, of course, be sure to follow me on Twitch and go from there. I highly recommend it. You see a lot more content there, and a lot more essentially raw content to where it's not refined or anything like that, and is quite fun when we play games and do a whole bunch of different things, which is where I'm going to be primarily doing Vault Busters, is on Twitch, when I have time, of course. It's just, again, with the time, there's a lot that's going on. My main focus right now is just life, and for lack of better terms, it's just, I'm not working currently, but I am looking into getting work and doing work, through wherever I end up getting employed. I used to have a job before the incident with my dad, where he became an amputee, which if you hadn't known about that had been announced a while ago, that he had an infection in his foot, turned septic, and they had to amputate his foot. So having to deal with that was a little bit of a challenge, but as of right now, he's in good health and has been walking, driving, all that sort of stuff. So it's been good on that front, and we've been in high spirits the whole entire time, because he's gotten through that. But enough of me rambling on about that. But yeah, so I've just been looking into that. There's everyday life stuff that happens too, and I'm also doing volunteer work, for my church and whatnot. I am Christian, so I attend church, and I'm part of their tech team there, and one of their lighting operators. So that typically takes case, especially during special services like Easter, which I hope you all did have a good Easter. As we're recording this, it is the 12th of April, so Easter was about 4 days ago, something like that. Easter Sunday and Easter Monday. But yeah, I was doing that, and I had to program a lot of their lighting from scratch. So I do take that seriously, and enjoy doing that. Is that it's a fun hobby of mine to do. Same thing with the cosplay stuff for Black Swamp Ghostbusters. That takes precedent to me too, because of the fact that it's we're helping the MS Society, and I love helping the MS Society in that regard, and want to continue to support the MS Society even through content like this as well. It's just I'm more doing stuff with Black Swamp than I am here, at least with that. But I still do want to do things with their Stream to NMS stuff, because that was an amazing thing to have them basically reach out in a way. Not entirely like reach out in terms of like, hey, come do this, but basically inspire because of the fact that they followed me on Twitter. But yeah, so that's that. As for content, I'm still gonna release content when I have the availability to do so. That's never gonna stop, and whatnot. There's just been a lot of changes back end, some good, some bad, some in between kind of thing. I'm just kind of moving forward with that, and whatnot. There's a lot of times to where I don't feel it's the best content to be releasing. So that's always a struggle as a creative to overcome that. And then just the general thing of moving on in different directions with different stuff. For example, I ended up leaving MDRP. There was some stuff. It was basically I didn't get informed until last minute about some stuff, and didn't feel it was right for me to continue there, and moved on from there, and whatnot, to where I'm now doing FiveM stuff with Last Chance Roleplay, where I've got some friends in there that has been fun, and I'm now a deputy in their BCSO department there. So yeah, that's been fun, and I've been more relaxed on that. I haven't been streaming it as much because of the fact that FiveM is a very graphic intensive game, and has been causing me a little bit of issues here and there, but I have been slowly fixing that. So yeah, but yeah, so that's kind of where I've been on that front, and whatnot. As for the 24-hour stream that we were promising for when we did the stream to NMS 22, I have no idea when I'm going to actually do that. Of course, when I have a time to where I would be able to do that, I will let you guys know, of course, through social media platforms and so on and so forth, because I still want to do that for you guys. It is heavily looking towards the 3 days for 8 hours each, kind of thing, just because my schedule is so busy lately with stuff. And then I also want to have a little bit of downtime just to myself too, because not everything and whatnot needs to be on camera and whatnot, in terms of just everyday life stuff. So yeah, and it's just my own personal preference on that front. But yeah, so when I have that option to do something like that, I would definitely let you guys know, and whatnot on that front. So yeah, yeah, that's kind of it. It's continuing on for new content and whatnot. Vault Busters is going to be the fun thing. I've gotten a few more friends in there to where it's starting off strong and whatnot. So far, they're just getting all their stuff set up, and which takes time. So yeah, it's just slowly doing that stuff, and then maybe those people will create content too. Those that are able on that front. Who knows? Anyways, but yeah, so it's been a lot lately, and that's why I haven't been releasing content as much. I want to, but at the same time have been struggling both in the creative sense of content that I want to release, and then also just time. So yeah, I am willing to get suggestions on games to play, and whatnot that I have available to play and whatnot. Of course, you guys can join my Discord, to where there's a suggestion channel in there and whatnot. I kind of want to liven up my Discord a little bit again, because it's been very quiet in there. But yeah, that's basically kind of it for this and whatnot. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Please be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to stay up to date with any new content that I release, which I plan on doing in the near future. But yeah, thanks again guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!